Hello everybody, my name is Reaperkin, and welcome back to Overwatch, but it's with a twist. This episode I'll actually be reacting to Alina playing a game as Mercy. She asked me personally to look at it and like give my feedback to her, but I figure let's all look at it together for the first time. So I'm going to import the code really quick. We'll spectate her game because I think she said it was a really good one, or I think that's what she was hinting at. So we'll go from there. Sit back, relax, enjoy the content, and I'll see you in just a second. Alright, let's see this.
Ready for battle. Is that you, E54? I barely recognized you.
Alright, my understanding is that she's been playing Mercy, like practicing, trying to learn all the techs and everything. And a friend of hers told her to try playing Mercy instead of Ana, like just because, you know, whatever reason it may be. So if she sent me a link or a replay code thinking, or like wanting feedback, then I think she thinks she did a pretty good job, so I'll be critical. Alright, they're playing ball, that could be interesting for her to deal with. Okay, Junkrat gets a pick, Bastion gets a pick. They basically won. They're down a good healer and their tank. Alright. Goes back to the Orisa to heal her up, give her some damage boost. Bastion caps. Alright, they're rotating to play point. Damage boosts the Bastion. Lucio gets a big boop off the map. Oh yeah, they're just rolling. They're literally destroying them. But Junkrat gets another pick. That's crazy. Alright. Junkrat gets another pick. Junkrat's goated, bro. He keeps getting picks like that. They're gonna win easy peasy. Hello? Sombra jumps off the map, interesting. Immediately goes over to heal the Orisa to do the tank 1v1. Pulls out the 9, takes some shots. Damage boosts the Bastion. Alright, so now Lucio died, so how is she gonna react to that? Oh! Almost was able to save the tank. Junkrat ults, kills one, reses the Orisa and dies. Ooh, okay. But now, will her res secure the win?
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Let's push him off the objective.
Ooh. If she didn't res the Orisa, the D.Va would be able to push point. And probably take it too. So that was actually a pretty solid res. Yeah, she's just walking. Oop. Ooh. Ooh! She saves it! She saved it! Okay. Versus W King. We're going in. Constantly changing who's low and everything. Pulled out the 9 to take on the D.Va with the Orisa. Instead of healed the Lucio, but he could heal himself, so. And he was on the other side of the wall, so I think that was a pretty okay play. That's just super nitpicky.
Ready for battle.
If they weren't already about to win that round, I would have said like, hey, you know, whatever. But no, I think she's doing great so far. So now I'm curious on what changes the enemy team's gonna make, because this is a relatively short match. It's 11.5 minutes. So they probably win this one back to back. She's a little AFK though. I don't know why. Alina, what are you doing?
You call it?
Okay. Jeez. Alright, spamming the attack buttons. Orisa pushes in, gets a kill. You should look to your right because Bastion's low. I guess the med pick or med pack, okay?
Be uplifted.
Jumps onto the Orisa, front lines a little bit.
They are not taking this.
We should heal the Orisa because she's half. Alright, the Symmetra gets your Lucio, which means you're the only healer. Yep, Reaper gets the good old cleanup coming back from spawn. Alright, here we go.
Zeit für einen neuen Plan.
Alright, your Lucio swapped Kiri,
An deiner Seite.
so we'll have to see how this plays out. Symmetra's setting up turrets. Probably right on the other side of that wall where your Junkrat is. Carries with your Bastion. That was a good one. Instead of staying on the pocket with the Bastion, jumped over to the Junkrat and kept him up. So that was pretty good. Not being tunnel vision with one priority. Alright, getting a little stuck on the wall. Ah, that's alright. Things happen. Junkrat gets the tower kill on the Moira. And they're down their Symmetra, so they don't have a lot of damage right now.
Making a full recovery. Thank you.
Objectives
Okay.
mine.
Taking the long way with this one, I suppose.
Feeling more powerful?
Okay, I like it. Flying in on the Orisa.
Powered up. Nice. You call it?
I'm not sure if she thinks she hears something or if she's just looking around.
This will help you.
Okay, staying out of the immediate enemy line of sight. I like that. That's smart. Constantly swapping to whoever needs heals. Look at that Junkrat. Nice. Pops Valk right when they drop a Diva Bomb. That was very unfortunate. But not necessarily her fault. She popped it, went up, she got caught on the walls. It's alright.
I must return to my post.
Enemy Reaper blossomed for no reason. But they were able to cap because of it, so
Damage intensified.
I guess it wasn't for no reason.
There's
Reses the
much for you
Orisa
to
to
do.
get the front line back. Nice, I like it.
Need some assistance.
Pockets the Bastion so that he can frontline. Nice, nice.
Checking in.
I will say, her use of Beam is not bad. She has some pretty good Beam discipline. She's prioritizing healing rather than amplifying damage immediately. I think that's a pretty good
I could
thing
use
to
some
do.
assistance.
I got to 98, so they can't lose a fight unless, or if they lose a fight, they will lose the round.
Supplying
Right,
damage
jumps over to the
increase.
Junkrat, jumps back to the Bastion. Healing, healing. Heals the tank, jumps over to the Junkrat, nice. Enemy team pushes onto the point. She's a little lost. Alright, alright. Jumps right in there. No fear. Doesn't give a shit. And then supports her Orisa for the ult.
They're taking the objective.
Overtime.
Yeah, I think they
My skills are still needed.
yeah, they lost this round. Not bad. Not bad.
Score. Ready
Take
for
care
battle.
of.
Let's see how this round goes. Alina,
Would you like
what?
your shoulder?
Alina, what are you AFK doing at the start of the match? What is this? What are you doing?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Feel stronger?
Round 3.
She's there?
Capture the objective.
Round starts?
Let's keep our minds clear. We can do this.
What is she doing?
Your shoulder.
Must have got a match on Tinder. Alright, she was frontlining a little bit. I think that was just a little situational oopsie. She was anticipating them going main,
The
not being on the
objective
left
is
flank.
now active.
I don't think
Immer unterbricht mich jemand bei der Arbeit.
I don't think that's much to point out. I think she knows. Right, Junkrat gets a pick on the Symmetra. That's pretty big. He gets both DPS, so they have a lot less damage. Right, doesn't get the res on the Junkrat, unfortunately. Alright, jumps to the Orisa so she can frontline. She's absolutely charging in there. Yep, immediately jumps back on the Orisa. Damage boosts the Bastion while he's in turret form. That's good.
Checking in.
Yep, jumping around everybody, make sure they're topped off. Doesn't get to the Junkrat. Oh, that was super, super risky. Wow, I'm surprised she got away with that. Especially with the Reaper right there. Her team is just absolutely destroying them. Wow.
Right by you.
Yep. Swaps between the healing and the damage boost. I like it. Ooh, takes a little bit of damage. Backs out, stays with the Bastion though. Junkrat rolls their Reaper. Yeah, that Junkrat is not messing around. Everybody on her team is doing really good. Alright, jumps over to the Junkrat because she sees that he's going in. Alright, jumps over to the Orisa, stays out of reach of the Symmetra. Alright, they're all kind of low. Junkrat's full sending it still. Wow. If I had Alina on my team and I didn't know it was Alina, I wouldn't think twice, really.
Heroes never die.
Alright, Bastion ults to keep them off of point. To kind of stagger it a little bit. Loops around to the Junkrat to give him a pocket. Stays connected with him. Jumps onto point to keep that connection because she knew that he was getting damaged. And then they just cap and they win the fucking game. Oh my god. That was so good. Hold on. I want to see this play again. So Junkrat ults. His tower gets broken. Stays right in the back, looking at everybody. That right there. That right there. So she's standing here with the whole team. She's, you know, healing everybody right now, which is exactly what she should be doing. She sees this Junkrat go off to the side, and he's damaged. So she's like, okay, I gotta get him so that he doesn't die so he can keep the whole team up. Knowing that the Kiri is still looking at the Bastion and the Orisa. So that was some great synergy between her and the Kiri without even talking about it properly. And then this is another thing. Jumps in to the enemy to try and keep the Orisa up. Right here, hold on. Right when she turns around. Sees the Orisa's in there, sends it in there, doesn't get right on her booty cheeks, but gets the connection to the Orisa. That is really nice. She could have jumped in for the kill, but then she would probably die also. So it's actually a really good thing that she didn't try to pull out the 9 on the Symmetra, because Symmetra has a lot of charge right now, especially after fighting the Orisa. So gets the connection, backs up, still heals, but then she's like, oh snap, there's a lot of them, I'm gonna get out of here so I don't die, so I can keep my team up. And then the Junkrat gets the kill on the Symmetra.
Enhancing your strength.
So if she did engage, the Orisa could have died, she could have died, and then she would have died with the Junkrat. So yeah, that was a pretty smart use of staying out of the fight. Yeah, like I said, if I had Alina on my team as a random Mercy, I wouldn't think much. I would think that she's a pretty good Mercy.
My ultimate is ready. Heroes never die.
Yep. The Bastion should have kept his ult a little bit longer in the air so that they can all come in on that funnel. He would have gotten a lot more value that way. Yep, jumps over to the Orisa as soon as the Symmetra engages with her. That was really, really smart. wow. The amount of progress that she's probably made in the last, couple days playing Mercy is pretty solid. I didn't see a whole lot of mistakes. Anything that did happen was just like happenstance, like it just happens. You think they're over here and then they push on the left and, then you get killed, whatever. That's not a skill thing at all. It's just like it's just one of those things that happens. So yeah, that was actually really nice. Really nice gameplay. Um, so yeah, I'll be contacting Alina here soon to tell her what I think. Be sure to leave your opinions on how my commentary was on if you think I was wrong about anything, or if you agree with me on some things that I pointed out with Alina's gameplay. Be sure to leave it in the comments. Like, comment, share with a friend, subscribe, join my Well of Souls. Stick around for the launch of my new and improved Reprovekin Discord server. It'll be upcoming soon, so stick around for that. Click that box down below for a video already on the channel. Click the other box for a playlist of a series on the channel, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.